Snake versus Pac-Man. Both these characters can scrap, though, close up, so I would not be surprised if this turns out to be a much more aggressive match than it would seem. Already getting the parry into down air is Dark. I love that. That's something that a couple Snakes do, Dark in particular. They tap shield once with either jab or first hit of forward tilt, and then react to your option, or pull off something that is more of an anti-air and an anti-ground tool. Predicting the jump out of shield. I really dig that intelligence from Dark. So far, though, Harambe doing a good job of getting some damage, but he is behind a wee bit in the projectile war here. Tech Chase gets the up tilt. Great job by Dark recognizing the roll out, either reacting to it or just reading that fully. Harambe gets the down air, tries to go ahead and charge up the bell, but Dark immediately just DIs into it, but does take the down air into the toss off stage. Hydrant set up a bit diffused by those grenades in place. Harambe doing a really good job pressuring Dark as soon as he lost that start. It feels like Dark has had a heck of a time getting anything going here all of a sudden. But at 150%, this is the problem, is that Pac-Man has a few linear kill options that are not projectiles. So if Dark can just kind of sit full stage and huck grenades and Nikita, then Harambe's going to have a heck of a time closing this off. Cypher just absolutely demolished that setup that Harambe was going for. The grenades knocked the Hydrant away, and the Cypher just beat out his attempted jump in. Unfortunate right there, and that gives Dark a second lease on life, but great snipe on the jump by Harambe, recognizing Dark's attempted aerial approach. It's such a great tool. If you toss the Hydrant down and it's about to shoot out water horizontally, you can figure that they're probably going to try to jump over it, and that's an easy kill if you have the key already pre-charged. But the damage is coming on from Dark. He even gets the pellet, gets a little bit of a recovery right there. Good back air to force Dark away and desync the Hydrant. That bell, it was so smart by Harambe, but Dark just had the grenade bailing him out of that combo. Gets the roll through, the up tilt, and the stock. And this is the situation where, yeah, I agree with Harambe's decision to just try to go in with aerials a little bit more. When you're down this much, you really don't want to play the projectile game, because every percent that you take means double when your opponent's still got that stock. And Pac-Man can get kills with things like Bell at relatively early percents. Tries to charge it, but he can't even fire off the Bell and try to catch it with an aerial like most Pac-Mans like to do. As Dark is playing havoc with his mid-range projectile game. Dark sees a stage control, tries to set up a couple up smashes, and this is looking grim for Harambe. Nikita is out, but that is one way to respond. Get that out of here. Full key from the magnifier. Point blank range apple. That was actually risky for Dark. That move has very good knockback, and as he just learned right there, you have to pay attention. Up tilt. Okay, he tried. Great shield pressure by Harambe, making sure that everything is safe. A 1, a 2, but using the armor there is Harambe, and Dark not prepared for it, so Harambe gets full stage control. He doesn't snipe out the double jump, though, so that is going to allow Dark to recover high. And down throw, yeah, get the parry, should be the pummels, toss him down, and the up tilt is guaranteed at 160% and above. So Harambe showing some signs of life there. It just felt like the first stock and a half were kind of his adjustment period to this matchup. Dark was doing a very good job of playing to his outs, and the larger Snake's lead grows, the more passive he can be, and the more assertive he can force Harambe to be. Stage counterpick is going to be an interesting one. I'm curious if Harambe is going to go for a small stage and say, I just don't want to give you that space, or we're actually getting the counterpick. Mario v Snake on Stadium. This is a favorable matchup for Mario, not in general, but certainly on this stage. Mario has the ability to punish Snake's shield and tap it at distances that don't necessarily destroy the grenades, but you have to be perfectly safe. Look at the damage that he's taking from misspacing that back air. That's the problem. If you do rising back air against Snake, you'll easily be able to punish it. You have to do it as a falling option when it is just about unpunishable. And that's the other issue, is if you try to jump in with jump in with aerials, you're liable to catch grenades as Mario. And when you do that, Snake can punish it very hard. And he is doing a great job of just outspacing Harambe. Harambe does get the combo, one up. Okay, yeah, you got to go ahead and get the second up air to convert into the forward air, but I think Dark was DIing that very well. So Harambe basically just bailing out of the combo and trying to get the kill a little bit early. Off stage, what is your option? Air dodge not going to work out. We have another Nikita coming up. Great aggressive up B right there. Any hit onto Dark will disrupt the Nikita's flight path, so Harambe knows what he is doing right there. Punishing up tilt, always a difficult proposition. If you guess wrong, you're liable to get a second up tilt right there. So Harambe is not going for the most aggressive options, and I don't blame him one bit. But that forward tilt will seal the stock. Dark had a healthy percentage. One thing I would actually like to see Harambe do a little bit more is Flood. Flood can knock away all of these projectiles, and if Dark is trying to do a grenade throw option, it can force Dark to edge, and that can set up Mario's phenomenal edge trapping. And you don't have to just run in against Snake. You can kind of play the projectile game as well. Baiting out that dash attack was Harambe standing at the perfect distance, saying, hey, Dark, if you want to come back from edge, you've got all the space in the world to do so. The trademark Snake right there, just breaking out of those pseudo combos that Mario has at low percents with a grenade. But this one is true, and look at the damage that Harambe gets, and he waits it out, gets the forward air, but it's a sour hitbox, but Dark had jumped already. He didn't recognize he'd already expended his double jump somewhere in that combo, and he air dodges. Harambe going deep, the double back air, and he goes deep for the forward air, putting an exclamation point on that match. The counter pick Mario, showing his aggression off stage, capitalizing off of Dark's premature options. And he might have the mask on, but I can tell there's a smile on that man's face. He must be grinning ear to ear after getting that clip. Great adaptation on that last stock by Harambe, sticking with the Mario here, and we are staying on Stadium. I'm really, really surprised by that. This stage has a lower ceiling, and low-key, it's probably Mario's second best stage. Like, it's Yoshi's and then this, and to be honest, if you want to do good against Mario, ban both of these stages. Like, take the man to triplats. He can't ladder you off of triplats nearly as easily. This stage is kind of free. Harambe using these platforms very well, but Dark not really discounting this man anymore. That's what we need to see, a few more spot dodges, but that was a bit unfortunate. Was that a C4 or grenade that very nearly cost Dark his stock? Trying to go ahead and forward air the Cypher, not working out there for Harambe. Edge trapping situation, gets the grab, down throw into the grenade explosion. Can't get the forward air though. Great setup by Dark, but he was ever so slightly off, and Harambe had the right DI. Missing the dash grab, and that is the problem in this matchup if you are Snake. When you are down and you want to go in, if you guessed incorrectly, Mario has a phenomenal punish game, and he can kill you super early. The up B, I'm surprised we're not seeing more capes off stage from Harambe. Again, down here getting really hard punished because he didn't fast fall it, or he did it a little bit too early. Yeah, this rising down here is just getting eaten alive here by Dark. Charging the up smash just a little bit, just trying to just clip Mario with something and reset this ledge trapping situation. Snake can go ahead and get so much off of those, but right now, forcing Harambe from corner to corner, and Harambe just never had a chance. That second stock, it felt like Dark kept him at disadvantage the entire time. Great job by DIing that also by Dark. But we've seen this movie before. Charging the forward smash though. This time Harambe went for it all. He kind of bet everything on that move, and it did not pay off. It did not pay off at all. He is suddenly finding himself in a really awkward spot. Great forward smash that time. Doesn't get the tip or hitbox, though. He goes low again, gets the air dodge back to stage, and Harambe was sitting on that up smash. He just wanted to connect that. He needs this stock, but I don't even think up smash will kill a 95 against a heavy character like Snake. Misses the cape on the Nikita, and he's going to pay for that with some more percentage here. And just, good God, the rising back air. He caught the grenade, got clipped with up tilt, and then exploded with the grenade again. The grenade very nearly saving Harambe there, but too little too late right there. Dark tidying it up right there for game 3. That Mario counterpick was phenomenal by Harambe game 2, but it felt like the aggression was really the only card that he showed us. He didn't really change up his playstyle at all on game 3, and Dark played a little bit more passively, put up a few more projectiles, and he adapted to the matchup very well, understood what his opponent was trying to do, and that is the key in game 3's adaptation.